I started this channel making Termux videos. For those of you who don't know, Termux is basically a Linux simulator for Android. It allows you to use Linux on your phone without any issues. Well, there's gonna be some issues, but you get the point. A few small creators have used the app in their videos, including massive creators like myself. I originally used Termux because I was deeply interested in Linux, but the only device I had to my name was my phone. And for a very long time, that's all I had. No laptop, no desktop, just a phone. So I learned Linux through Termux, and looking at my videos and their comments, apparently a lot of you guys did too. But recently, I've started making more Linux videos using an actual computer, and this creates a bit of a problem. We spent a lot of time on the channel learning commands, coding, web development, Python, and automation, all using Termux. So the problem is I want to make more Linux videos, but the last thing I want is to leave my original audience behind. If you are here from my Termux videos, first of all, thank you. And second of all, don't panic because Termux was never separate from Linux. They are pretty much the same thing, which means almost everything we learned in the Termux crash courses still applies here. The commands, the terminal knowledge, the web development workflow, it all carries over. The only thing that's changing now is the size of the machine that we're going to be using. With that said, moving from Termux to Linux does come with a couple of interesting differences that I want to cover in this video. The first difference is how we install packages. On Termux, we usually use pkg install, but on a Debian-based Linux distro like Ubuntu Kali, we use apt install. This is basically the same concept, but slightly different names. On Termux, if you wanted to see your files without typing ls every 5 seconds, you had to install an external file manager. But on desktop Linux, you get a full desktop environment. You have Windows, a mouse, and instant file access to all your files graphically. Although if we're honest, we're still going to spend 90% of our time staring at a blank terminal screen anyways. On Termux, you are basically locked out of the core of your system. You get limited file access unless you root your phone. Speaking about rooting, please don't root your phone unless it's your secondary device because rooting your device will completely divorce the phone from its manufacturer, voiding a warranty in the process. But on a desktop Linux environment, you get the ultimate power, the sudo command. This basically grants you root access to completely modify or completely destroy your system with a single typo. Which brings me to the biggest difference, messing up. If you're on Termux and you break your environment, you can easily fix it by going to Android settings, then clicking on clear app data. This basically lets you start over and it only takes 5 seconds. But if you break your desktop Linux environment by deleting the wrong system file, you are going to be spending an entire Saturday staring at the grub rescue screen and wondering why didn't you just buy a MacBook. Jokes aside though, the transition from Termux to Linux is completely worth it because it will allow us to attempt bigger projects. We're still going to be doing Termux videos occasionally, but the majority of the new content is going to be on Ubuntu and Kali Linux. But worry not, because you will absolutely be able to follow along to the new tutorials, even if you're still on Termux. My name is Vector. Please like the video and subscribe, then check out my first Linux video here. Thanks for watching. See you there.